Perhaps your coaching business has been impacted by a crisis or a recession. You are just starting out as a coach and struggling to generate consistent income, or you're simply looking to grow your coaching business and increase your revenue. Here are some common traps to be aware of which can prevent you from moving the financial needle in your business. Hello and welcome to the Savvy Corner. I am delighted to have you here. My name is Alisa and this channel is all about helping you manage your money and your mind around it. I focus on making videos on personal and business finances, financial well-being and money mindset. So welcome if you're new here and welcome back if this is not your first visit. In this video, I want to talk about a few things that you might want to avoid if you're looking to make more money in your coaching business. Perhaps your coaching business has been impacted by a crisis or a recession. You are just starting out as a coach and struggling to generate consistent income, or you're simply looking to grow your coaching business and increase your revenue. A while ago, I filmed a video on how to increase the revenue in your business, and I will link it for you on the screen and in the description box below. However, this topic has been requested again in light of the pandemic. So if in the previous video I talked about what to do to make more money, in this one I want to touch upon the things that you should avoid. Here are some common traps to be aware of which can prevent you from moving the financial needle in your business. The first one I want to mention is coaching for free. A lot of coaches do this for several reasons. Because they don't feel comfortable charging yet, or they are still accumulating the required number of hours for their coaching program. They don't know how much to charge, etc. In the context of making more money, the logic here is that by coaching some people for free, those people will experience the benefits of coaching and therefore become paying clients themselves or recommend the services to someone else. Why doesn't this work? First of all, it takes a while for people to see meaningful results. And if you're not a new coach, you might know this already. You can't expect every client to have an aha moment during the first session. And what I find is that the majority of the transformation actually happens outside of the coaching sessions. So if your goal here is to wait until the client will see the wonderful benefits of coaching, you will have to offer a few sessions for free, not just one-offs. The problem is, after a few sessions, a client will start to become clear on what actions they need to take and to get unstuck. As soon as the transformation happened, they might not want to start paying for future sessions. You've already helped them for free. Not to mention that the kind of clients you will attract with a free coaching offering are people who are less likely to pay for coaching services anyway, because they are bargain hunters or they have limited budgets and so on. And yes, even if they don't end up engaging in a paid program with you, they might tell their friends, but you know what they will tell them? I had some great coaching sessions with this person and they were all free. How will you be able to justify a fee to a prospect when their friend was able to get the same services from you for free? Now, I'm not talking about pro bono work here. This is a completely separate thing, and I would assume that if you do it, you're doing it because you want to support a cause that you believe in rather than make more money in your coaching business, which is what this video is about. As an alternative to coaching for free, you might want to consider content creation. This is valuable and relevant information that you put in front of your clients to educate or inspire them and to showcase your expertise in your chosen area of coaching. It still requires time and effort from you, and you are offering it to your audience for free, but in my experience supporting coaches and business owners, it has a much higher return on investment. Quality evergreen content such as articles, podcasts, webinars, and YouTube videos like this one will generate leads that you can then convert into paying clients without having to coach for free. But let's say you are not coaching for free, you are past that stage. The second tactic that doesn't work is to lower your prices. If you're not making as much money as you would like in your business, you might think that it's because your prices are too high and therefore you should sell your services for less so that you can get more clients through the door. It's very likely that your prices are not the main reason why you're not signing clients. More common reasons might be lack of visibility. the clarity with which you are able to describe your coaching offering and the benefits and results that the clients can expect, not making enough sales offers, not knowing how to lead a sales conversation and how to close a deal, and so on. Lowering your prices is not going to solve those problems, and in fact, it might create problems later on, because it's easy to lower your prices now, but it's difficult to increase them back to what they were before. Also, you will have to explain to existing clients why you're still charging them the initial price when you're now selling the same service for less. And you will have to potentially lower your fees for your existing clients too, which results in less money, not more. Given the situation we are in at the moment of filming this video, in the middle of a global pandemic, I've seen a lot of people putting together offers for a lower price than what they would usually charge. If you want to do that too, I suggest that you create a completely different offering that you charge less for, rather than your main core package. This can be in the form of an intensive half-a-day session instead of a 3-month package, a group program, and so on. This way your core offering will still be available and you won't have to justify any price reductions. Those of you who worked with me, were my students, or attended any of my talks might already know that I am a firm believer that not charging enough might hinder your financial progress, and I often work with people on increasing their prices. Enough about pricing, however. I know it's an important subject, but I don't want this video to be exclusively about prices. If you're interested in this topic, stay tuned, because I might have something coming your way very soon. In the meantime though, if you're enjoying this video and got value from it so far, please hit the like button and consider subscribing. Thank you in advance if you do. I really appreciate your support. Moving on to another strategy that doesn't work in helping you make more money, and that is trying to be a coach for anyone and everyone. I see this a lot with new coaches who are nervous to narrow their area of focus for coaching because they think it restricts them financially and because they don't want to commit to only coaching within a specific niche. The more specific you are about the type of coaching you offer, the clearer you will be able to articulate how you can help clients and the benefits and results they can expect from working with you. When someone becomes a client, they are not buying coaching. Let me say this again. They are not buying coaching, although this is what you're selling. Those clients are buying a solution to their problem that you can help facilitate via coaching. It's a very different way of looking at it. And if you don't narrow down your focus, you will not be able to sell your services because your sales propositions and your sales calls will be too vague. People are looking for specificity. They want to know how you can help them solve a particular problem. They're not necessarily looking to buy coaching. The next thing I want to talk about is not asking for referrals and recommendations, both from your existing and former clients and from your contacts. It's much more difficult to sign a prospect who comes to you cold versus someone who is a warm lead because you were recommended to them by a person they know and trust. Building trust is something that can take a very long time, especially in the online world. But recommendations have the potential to speed up the process significantly and reduce your closing cycle. Usually when someone comes to me via recommendation, they are already about 75% convinced they want to work together. Now it's a matter of establishing whether we are a good fit for each other, if coaching is the right thing for them, and a few other practicalities. I don't work with everyone who comes via referral or recommendation, but those sales conversations are easier and much more pleasant. It also means that if you are not good at marketing or you don't have a lot of time to do it, your customers and contacts can do some of the work for you. Be careful not to let them do the selling for you though, but that's the subject of a different conversation. Speaking of existing clients, are you leaving money on the table by not making further offers to them or by not maintaining the relationship beyond your coaching engagement? Your existing clients already know, like, and trust you, and they might be willing to continue to work with you or to do so in the future. When you finish a working engagement with a client, do you have a further offer for them, such as a retainer agreement, a mastermind, a quarterly strategy session, or something similar? Also, if you have a tiered offering, meaning that you start with a free Facebook group, let's say, then with a paid membership, then a group program, and then one-to-one coaching, Do you make offers to the clients who are inside these tiers to move up to the next tier? If you're not, you might want to consider it. Perhaps they're not ready to commit now, but if you then nurture that relationship and keep in touch with your existing and former clients, they will turn to you when they are ready to go to the next level. You want to avoid the mentality of, you're already a client, I need to look elsewhere for more business. More business might just be under your nose, so look to your existing clients before you look elsewhere, and don't be afraid to make offers. If they say no, you don't have anything to lose. But what if they say yes? What if they would have said yes, but you never asked? Don't assume people know about your other programs or that they will proactively approach you. Some might, but it's your job to make the sales in your business, not theirs. Just as it's my job not to assume that you will come back on the channel next week for new content, but rather to invite you to join me every Tuesday for a new video. Until then, feel free to watch the suggested videos, and if you are a subscriber, hit the bell so you receive notifications. That's it from me for today though. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye!